Colt from 90 Day Fiancé just shared really sad, horrible news. You guys, you will not believe it, but Colt and Vanessa were actually expecting a baby kind of in secrecy, but Colt just announced that they actually lost the baby. Guys, I don't want to waste any time. This is actually really sad news and I feel horrible for them, but Colt shared, boom, right there, that on Instagram, saying that Vanessa and I have experienced a loss we'd like to share. We recently discovered she was pregnant. This came about by surprise and really changed our perspective on life and our future. We started to think about a future with our child. We both became really happy with the prospects and imaginations of sharing a life with them. Unfortunately, the only news I can give on them is that they will no longer be joining us. It breaks my heart. So guys, I know Colt, he's been up and down and all over the place, and he actually has really been cringy and just ridiculous through the years on 90 Day Fiancé, but I don't wish that on anyone. And to be honest with you guys, him and Vanessa, they seem extremely happy and like they're doing really well together. They got married about 6 months ago, so that she was not expecting the baby, you know, like before they got married or anything like that. No. Like, you know, they got married, they wanted to get married. They kind of got married in like secrecy too, but I honestly, truly believe that Colt and Vanessa are in love and they're gonna make it work and stay together. And so to hear that they actually lost this baby, it just breaks my heart. And Debbie actually did come on the post saying, boom, right there, that, saying my heart not only breaks but also aches for what Vanessa and Colt are going through. It is so very sad that things like this happen. One minute you are on top of the world with joy, and the next you can't believe how much it hurts. My love goes to my family. I love you both Colt and Vanessa. So guys, this is extremely sad. Like I said earlier, Colt, he's not my biggest fan on 90 Day Fiancé. I'm not his biggest fan, and you know, I think the guy's kind of ridiculous. He's definitely a cheater, and he's had his fair share of lying, and he hasn't been very nice to some of these women like Jess, and he's done a lot of crap on and off camera, but I will say I do like him and Vanessa together. And Debbie, now I know this is completely unrelated to Colt, but Debbie has been like an angel. She's been so nice to me, so you know, kind of by default, you guys are probably gonna get so mad, but by default I do have to kind of say I'm sorry for Colt. I feel bad for Colt. I think they probably would have actually been a cute family. I hope to God they're gonna try to have another baby and just maybe have a baby, a couple babies. I don't really know, but it's really sad. This is not the first, you know, 90 Day Fiancé couple to lose a baby. We saw it with Devin several times. It happened with her recently. Like, it's super sad. Very unfortunate. Kind of a positive note, a lot of the 90 Day Fiancé people were actually kind of grouping together and commenting positive things on Colt's post, which is kind of cool to see because typically everyone's talking about negativity and that kind of crap. So it is sad. I wish Colt and Vanessa well. I'm excited to see Debbie on 90 Day Fiancé Single Life, and if you think I am just kissing her, you know what, because she has a couple times, not that much, but because she's messaged me a couple of times some very nice things. You are wrong. She's just nice to me, and you know what? I appreciate that. But either way, you guys, put in the comments below, send some positive energy, good vibes. I feel bad for Colt and Vanessa, and it is very sad news. While we're talking about 90 Day Fiancé and 90 Day Fiancé and kids from 90 Day Fiancé, we have to really quick share a very cryptic, bizarre, odd post that Biniam shared on his Instagram. If you don't know, he had actually a first son with a different woman who was also American. She took the baby back to America, and Biniam hasn't seen this kid in a couple years. It's been years. It hasn't been like, you know, 20 years, but it's definitely been 3, 4, 5 years. It's been well, probably, I don't know, 3, 4 years. Well, no, I don't know. It's been a couple of years. The kid's still pretty young, but it's definitely been some time. Biniam hasn't seen him. However, spoiler alert, Biniam is actually in America, so I definitely think he is trying to see the kid for sure. But he just shared this thing on Instagram, and it's kind of odd. So he shared this right there, saying, I can't believe how much my son has grown. I miss him every single day. I can't wait to give him a hug and a kiss, and I can't wait to hear him to call me Dad. Please pray for me. So I don't really know how he got that photo or if he's in touch with his ex-wife or what is going on. There's also the chance in a very likely possibility that he actually already met the kid or saw the kid again, and he just kind of posted that caption. It's just kind of to keep the conspiracy alive because he's not supposed to be in America on 90 Day Fiancé, because on 90 Day Fiancé, all we've seen is that Ari has left him and she's gone back to America, and that Biniam is kind of trapped in Ethiopia. And some which way or another, Ari and her family gets Biniam to go back to America somehow, and it sounds like move and stay there. So he's definitely in America right now with Ari and their son. And will he see his firstborn son? I think it's probably pretty likely. I think he has to have some custody. You know, he didn't do anything wrong. She left him. So it's like he should be able to see him, I would think. I don't really know how that whole custody law would work, but either way, he posted that. Kind of sad. Kind of, it's just, I don't know. It makes me sad. I think think Biniam is actually a pretty genuine guy. I do feel bad for him. I think Arya can sometimes be a little bit on the rude side. I think he kind of gets a short end of the stick a lot of the times, and I kind of feel bad for him. So I guess keep him in your thoughts as well. And before I sign off for the day, one last quick 90 Day Fiancé thing. I've mentioned it day after day after day, and I'm not going to stop mentioning it because I think this is absolutely just not hilarious, but I think this is just like, you know, karma is here, and that is with Jeffrey from 90 Day Fiancé. He was with Varia. He ended up having his trial. Things did not go in his direction. He's supposedly, you know, found guilty, and he's going to have to face up to, you know, I think it was like 8 to 30 years. We're going to find out in December the actual true how long he's going to be put away for. He is in custody now. However, Natalie, who's with Mike, she shared a very bizarre story of actually Jeffrey and Varia together, and it was bizarre and stupid. And so, long story short, Varia is actually here in America. She is here. We have no idea how she got here. Some visa of some sort, and obviously we all know Natalie is still here. They both ended up in Florida too, and so that they must be hanging out to some degree. And there was a picture and a story that Natalie posted of Varia and Jeffrey and her and some other people together at a restaurant hanging out. Jeffrey had like his arm around Varia, so they're definitely probably dating to some extent. But the main thing I want to talk about, guys, is after she posted that, she got so much heat and negativity because Jeffrey was found guilty. And in the post, she was saying that she feels bad for me, that the truth is going to come out. And it's like, what are you talking about? So maybe there's more to the story, but it's like, that is really weird and stupid and not really, you know, it's just not a good look on Natalie, and she actually ended up deleting her Instagram and is now completely wiped out and off Instagram, and the same with Varia. So I don't know if they're rethinking their actions, or if they're rethinking the fact that they were friends with this crazy, you know, guy who I cannot stand, or what was going on, but it is like Natalie and now Varia, they are off of Instagram, and they were both kind of, to some degree, supporting this guy. So I think this is bizarre. I don't know what Natalie's trying to do, and I don't even know with Varia. It's like, are you really seriously dating this guy? If you don't know, but for years and years and years, I have not been a fan of him, and I'm not the only one. There's been so many bloggers, so many Instagrammers, so many other YouTubers that can't stand this guy. He's trying to come after everyone for years and years and years, so I stopped talking about him, but now I'm just like, you know what? The truth came out. This is the reality. He's not a good guy. If you can't stand it because I'm saying this, it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like, he was not a nice guy. He was so mean to me and so many others. I could not stand him. So Jeffrey, if you're a fan of him, I am truly sorry, but for everyone else, it's like, I hope this girl got her justice for what he did. It's horrible. It's horrific. And for Natalie and Varia, it's like, you know, face the verdict, face the truth. I guess there's always two sides to every story, but it's like, it is not a good look, at least in my opinion, of Natalie and Varia. Now that they deleted their Instagram, it's kind of like, what is going on? So guys, crazy 90 Day Fiancé, typically just, you know, bizarre stuff. I don't even know. From the beginning of the video, I know I'm kind of mellowed out, I'm kind of sad. That whole thing with Colt and Vanessa maybe kind of bummed me out, to be honest. It's just a really sad, really, really, really sad. I know we're all not the biggest fans of Colt, but it is, we don't wish that on anyone. That's super sad. It makes me feel really bad. So Colt, Vanessa, I feel bad for them. Send out your good energy. For Natalie and Jeffrey and Varia, I'm kind of just like, whatever. And for Biniam also, I like him too. Send out good energy to him. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you are new to this channel, please hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.